the singer-songwriter Bobby Long. The British singer-songwriter actually has one of his songs featured on the Twilight soundtrack. That's where you may have heard of him. And right now he's got a brand new album out called Dirty Pond Songs. Please welcome Bobby Long. Thanks for being here, Bobby.
Hi.
Now, I asked you if you'd been to Philadelphia before, and I asked you what you thought of it. What did you tell me?
I'm embarrassed now.
No, say it.
I first heard about it from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Don't be embarrassed. We all love the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, I love it. It's just a great show.
It is a good show.
Yeah,
and
big part of my childhood.
They played it over there in London.
Yeah, in London, yeah.
In London?
Yeah.
You grew up just outside of Manchester.
Yeah, a place called Wigan, yeah.
What kind of musical influence did you have growing up?
Like a lot of American music, like George Jones and Hank Williams and the Beatles. That's really hard to think.
No, that's okay. But here, let's talk about your big break, okay? Can we do that? Because you've only been playing for maybe 6 years or so, and you would do a lot of open mic nights, and you came across a guy who everybody knows now, Rob Pattinson.
Yeah.
And so you just met him randomly, and then what happened?
I like to think that he came across me.
He did, clearly.
Yeah.
The world is just, still discovering
he's a lucky guy. Yeah.
But you guys met. He was a musician, and he actually suggested to the producers of Twilight that they play one of your songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of really uncomplicated, the whole thing. It was just we were playing together, and he kind of heard a song we kind of wrote, and he played it to some people and didn't really tell anybody about it. And
then they come to you and say, hey, we want your song for the Twilight soundtrack, and now you're filling venues.
It was real nice of him, but I told him in the future he has to tell me in future. He's
got to tell you? Well, I'm sure that people are going to know the name Bobby Long, just like they know Rob Pattinson soon. What are you going to play for us?
It's a song called Who Have You Been Loving?
Who Have You Been Loving? Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Long.
When the world holds out its flag, the sun will fall across the plain. I will hold out my hands and take the blame. And when the weather falls too cold, the frost ravages the lanes, I will bow down my head in shame. But who have you been loving? 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 And if someone is unhurt, then it's gonna be me. For the tears that taint your heart, you're so happy that you're free. And if you're no better now than you've ever been, you owe me an apology. Yeah, now. Before the dusk falls to dark, I have you banished from my mind. I just need a moment's rest to make you mine. So when the print of you is gone, with our last drawn line, beyond the rusted sin of glow, you had your time, yeah, now. So who have you been loving? So who have you been loving? Who ya have been loving now. So who have you been loving? And if someone is unheard, then it's gonna be me. For the tears that taint your heart, you're so happy that you're free. And if you're better now than you've ever been, you owe me an apology. You owe me an apology. And I said you owe me an apology. And I said you owe me an apology. An apology, you owe me an apology.
Bobby Long performing at the World Cafe Live upstairs. That's tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. Thank you, Bobby.
It's okay.
Thank you. Great.
And he cut his sorrow from the flesh and banned it from his love. She said, I hope that it kills you. And he said he'd give her answers when his blood dripped to the ground from the kill. He knew he'd need to. And the wind, it didn't dim to the fire overhead. And the world is still mourning from your loss. And your love, she's speaking empties to the death parade in the frost. Oh, in the frost. And so please bury him deep. Won't keep that man from me. Oh, in the rubble and the soil now. He holds the key to all my toil. Until the day I could no longer hide. And I lay down by his side. Oh, by his side. And the rain, it chokes the mourners as they pray for us straight here. Down comes the storm, drowning his old faithfuls. And they sing 1,000 songs from the depths of bloody hell to take his soul from their handfuls. But our heart, it skips a beat as the senses take its leave. And the world turns so slowly to a creep. And the faithful kiss their crosses, but their hate still spreads the disease. Oh, the disease. Oh, the disease. And so please bury him deep. Won't keep that man from me. Oh, in the rubble and the soil now. He holds the key to all my toil. Until the day I can no longer hide. And I lay down by his side. And I lay down by his side now. Oh, I lay down by his side. And I lay down by his side. Oh, by his side. So go soft into the night, far beyond your fear and fright. And I lay here before you. This is what you need to do. So go soft into the night, far beyond your fear, your pain and fright. And I lay here before you. This is what you need to do now. So go soft into the night, far beyond your fear and fright. And I lay here before you. This is what you need to do.